All right, hello, welcome to the weather update. It's 9 o'clock, December 22nd, 2021. Finally feeling like winter again out there. After kind of a mild, breezy day, temperatures really dropped after the sun went down tonight, and now we are in the mid-30s here, and you can still see we got these wind gusts here, 22 miles an hour. Islip 34, wind gusting to 28. Same for West Hampton. So you can see across the area, generally temperatures are in the mid-30s. And they will be continuing to drop below freezing tonight. And looking at the dew points, we have dry air in place, dew points in the teens. Let's look at what it was like in Islip today. And you will see here that it was a lot warmer earlier on in the day. It got near 50 degrees actually in the afternoon, which is quite a bit above normal. Very breezy conditions, some clouds. We started some rain in the morning, not a whole lot, like 0.05 inches, which ended by like 9 a.m., and then the sun came out by noon with some mix of sun and clouds for the rest of the afternoon there. So let's take a look at what our highs were across the area. And we'll be hitting our lows tonight, obviously. Let's go to our highs first. And you'll see here, highs generally were in the upper 40s. So 48 at Ronkonkoma, 48 at Farmingdale, 50 at West Hampton. So, yeah, above normal, 47 at Central Park. And going into New Jersey, probably similar there as well. Let's see what their highs were. We wait for them to load. Yeah, 47 in Lakehurst, 48 in Toms River. So everybody pretty much got up to the upper 40s, and we'll be dropping tonight. Probably, like I said, most places are going to go below freezing tonight as this colder air starts moving into the area. Looking at the satellite, you can see mostly clear skies now, maybe a few patchy clouds. Earlier on, we had a few more clouds. You can see here's the cloud line over Long Island, so we had a few more clouds hanging on in the afternoon. And then we had a little more of a break later on in the afternoon. Some clouds. It wasn't completely clear, but there was sunshine in the afternoon, but it was still breezy, and the temperatures really didn't drop until after sunset. Then we started seeing those temperatures drop, and we got into the 30s tonight. So let's take a look at what we have coming. So this is the low. This is the low moving away from us. High pressure is building in for tomorrow. That high should bring us a nice sunny day, and then it sort of moves to the south, and we have like a warm front move through tomorrow night, so this might bring a chance of some light precipitation late tomorrow night to early Friday morning, then a break, and then unfortunately more chances of rain on Christmas and Christmas night as well. And you can see a couple of low press systems they are passing by, and then that one moves away, and you can see it's just one after another because we're in this zonal pattern. So you get one low press system after another, and then here comes another one for Wednesday, and then after that we're going to try to see if we can get a colder high building in, hopefully toward the last couple of days of the year. And then another storm system comes, and then you see the pattern. But it looks like, again, it's indicating that around January 3rd we would have some cold air coming down there. And we'll have to see if that actually happens or not. I'm hoping it does because, like I said, this pattern is pretty sucky. So let's go look at the HRRR right now. 0 is the HRRR, so obviously we're going to be dry through tomorrow, but it is late tomorrow night, say after midnight or so, that we might get a little light mixed precipitation, maybe even a little light snow perhaps across the area. It's indicating probably won't be enough to accumulate, but there's a chance that maybe it would be nice if we get something out of it. Let's take a look to see what total snowfall. Yeah, it's not really forecasting much of anything. You'd have to be up in the mountains. You might see an inch or two if you're up in the mountains to the north in the upstate New York. You might get an inch or two of snow there, but for the rest of us, it probably won't amount to much. Total accumulated precip, yeah, not really. It's a pretty moisture-starved system, as you see. So let's go look at our temperatures. And here is our temperatures tonight, and you can see it's going to get cold. We're going to the probably lows in the mid to upper 20s tonight. And for tomorrow, only in the mid-30s. It's going to be a nice cold day. And then we'll be dropping again, and that's why it'll be cold enough that I think that any precipitation we might have could be snow at this point. So we might actually get some light snowflakes, but it really probably won't be enough to accumulate. But maybe we can get lucky. I would love to get a snowfall on the day before Christmas. Other than that, Christmas Eve day, we're going to have highs. It's going to be warmer with mid-40s on Long Island, perhaps close to 50 in the southern half of New Jersey. And if we look at our where our air is coming from and our winds and our dew points, you will see, we'll move this back to tonight. You see that northwesterly flow that continues tonight, dry air in place. And then we see those winds lighten up. So the winds won't be as windy tomorrow. It's maybe a little bit breezy, but not as windy. And then the winds drop off by sunset. We go to a more light west to southwesterly flow, on Friday there, and that's why it's going to be a little warmer on Friday. Now we'll go to the GFS, and we'll move this ahead here. Looking at the GFS. So GFS, you'll see your wind flow here through the weekend. You'll see here that we get those warmer temperatures with that westerly flow. On Christmas Day, we're going to probably be in the upper 40s with that chance of rain. And here comes that warm sector. Now, Christmas Eve night, this warm sector is probably going to get you in New Jersey. And you could get near 60 Christmas Eve night if you're in Jersey. For Long Island, probably mid-50s. And then that moves away on Sunday, and we are in the mid-40s. It's still above normal, all right? Moving back, you see here, cools off a little more by Monday, upper 30s. Tuesday, and then another blast of warm air Wednesday, and then we should get some colder air into the picture, hopefully for Thursday and Friday maybe, but that's just seasonable cold, you know. It's still, like I said, a lot of warmth around here, a lot of warmth. It's not till that January 3rd to 4th time frame that we could get some colder air moving into the picture, but not by any means frigid. Highs would still be around mid-30s, which is actually not that much below normal for this time of the year. So we'll look at our dew points as well, because I want to see that warm sector for your. This is that warm sector that could be getting you on Christmas Eve night again. Dew points could get up into the 50s, so it could get a little humid if you're in Jersey. And then there's that northwesterly flow resuming on Sunday. But again, looking at the precipitation, that next chance of precipitation we would be Saturday. Saturday morning, you can see that overnight Saturday morning, a chance of rain, then a little break, and then more rain during the evening with another low pressure system passing by. And as far as how much rain the GFS says we would get, if we were to look at the total accumulated precip, could be a half an inch of rain, perhaps. Sucks. Rain on Christmas, absolutely the worst. This year has sucked so badly, and that's just the icing on the cake to have rain on Christmas. And not snow or not a sun, or God forbid, a nice sunny clear day. That would absolutely be wonderful, but I know that's too much to ask for. If you want that kind of weather, well, you might have to go into Flagstaff for that kind of weather. But anyway, we can go and look at some other models. I would like to see, get a little bit of a higher resolution model. The NAM 12 might be a little higher resolution, but I don't think that's going to take us, nothing really going to. Takes us a little bit into Saturday. Now, the NAM 12 is a lot less with the precipitation, so it's not like it'll be raining all day on Christmas, but it's going to be a gloomy day, and then more rain at night. So we'll have a better idea, obviously, as we get into tomorrow night and especially Friday. So let's go look at your skies here, and you'll see here, this is the sky forecast from the RGEM. Should be a mostly sunny day, but we're going to have to watch for that pop-up cumulus. Looks like it's got some over the east end, perhaps, then it kind of dies off. But then look at this. You might have a wave of cirrus around in the middle of the day, so it might not be a clear day. We'll have to see if this is overdone or not. And it might not be a clear day. Got some, because, again, the zonal flow. You know, the high, you know, it's just constantly, quickly moving, the clouds. It doesn't give a chance for any clear domes of air to build in, really. And here comes the next system. More clouds move in. Of course, the clouds for Friday morning. Then we might get a break in the afternoon, perhaps, on Friday. A little bit of a break before the next wave of clouds rolls in. And then Christmas Day, it's going to be mostly cloudy with maybe a break or two of sun. Maybe. It's trying. This is the RGEM. It's trying to show some sun. I will look at the NAM model as well. Go to the 18 to Z. See how the NAM has for tomorrow. And again, you start off with sunshine, but then we're going to have to watch these high clouds and see what happens with them. Because I believe these are high clouds that this is showing here. It's not low clouds. If I look at the upper demographic, just show the high cloud fraction. Well, actually, no, it's not high clouds. Okay. Maybe it's mid-level? All right, looks like it's mid-level clouds. Okay, so it would be mid-level clouds moving in. All right, it's not as bad as high clouds. High clouds is where you get all those contrails, and you don't want to see that. So we'll have to keep an eye on that. One other parameter we could look at as far as the skies go. You can look at the windy.com model. This is the European. And see what it has for skies for tomorrow as well. So here's your morning. 11 a.m. You can see it's definitely, it looks like this would be more of, the clouds might be more actually cumuloform in nature. It might not be upper levels. So let's see. Low clouds. It looks like it's a mix of things. Cloud base. We could look at humidity, and this also tells you, kind of shows you where, if you look at this, this kind of shows you where there would be clouds at the heights. So this is 2,500 feet. We're pretty dry, not bone dry, but dry enough not to have clouds. You go to 850, we have dry air at 850. Go up to 700. It's dry air. Let's see, 600. Still plenty of dry air. That's good. 400. Yeah, this is where we start seeing a little more in the way of cirrus. 300, as you get toward 300 HPA, which is about 9,000 meters, 10,000 meters, you start seeing some more increases in upper level moisture here. And then by 250, it goes back down again. So it's not terribly saturated. So if you want a night sunshine, tomorrow is going to be your best bet, because after tomorrow, it's going to get pretty junky. All right, so Friday, you'll have, obviously, well, maybe a break on Friday. It's encouraging to see that there's this little break. We'll have to see what happens. But as far as Christmas Day goes, we're going to be socked in. And then after that, we're just kind of socked in the clouds here. It looks like it's trying to clear Sunday out. European a little more encouraging, perhaps. We'll have to see what happens with that. But, of course, if you're somewhere else, say Flagstaff, let's see what they're going to have in Flagstaff for their weather. Just out of curiosity. They're going to actually have some clouds. Clouds, a little precipitation for Christmas Eve. Could be some snow. Yeah, it looks like they're going to have some snow on Christmas. So they're not going to have clear skies either. I mean, the zonal pattern is just not favorable for clear skies anywhere in the entire country, which is why I hate the zonal pattern. It is the worst. It is the worst pattern you could possibly get. Let's look, and I'll show you what I mean with the jet stream. Here, I'll show you again here. 250. So again, if we look at the 250, you'll see here's that little trough that came through and bringing us the cold air. All right, but once that's gone, we're in this zonal pattern. You can see just straight west to east. There's no troughs, nothing. This is horrible. This is just a horrible pattern. Huge ridge. Look at that huge ridge. This is just a bad pattern. And it doesn't look like it's changing anytime soon. It really doesn't. So it's just unbelievable. We just can't seem to get winter anymore. And who knows if we're ever going to get a proper winter ever again. It doesn't feel like it anyway. But anyway, that's going to wrap up this weather update. Take care, and thanks for watching.